to basically white people.
I'm glad he said something intelligent.
I don't really care. I'll get in my car. I'm going to drive home. See, they've tried to convince you, lie to you, tell you that Muslims and Christians serve the same God. Now, see, that can only float if you don't know anything about Christianity. If you're just kind of a cultural Christian and you don't know anything about Christianity, you might buy that lie. Folks, that's just not true. It's just not true. And I like to tell people, I hope those media cameras are rolling. Because here's the difference. The closer you get to Jesus, the more peaceful you become. The more loving you become.
As was demonstrated directly behind me earlier.
The closer you get to Muhammad, the more violent you become. And you can argue with me if you want to, it just happens to be the truth. And so to think that we can take two directly opposing viewpoints, or four opposing viewpoints, or a multitude of different viewpoints, and somehow try to make a team out of that, how stupid can we be? It doesn't work on a football field, it won't work in a country. This way it used to work. Back in those early days when I started church.
If they knew they were speaking ironically, this wouldn't be so scary.
Right.
Everywhere you look. And unfortunately, Christian men are the most cowardly of all men. I'm sorry if you are one. I'm just calling you out, pal. We're in this mess because Christian men have run and hid. Christian men won't stand and they won't speak and they won't fight. They won't. And so we're allowing the politically correct, the Muslim crowd to roll right over the top of us.
I am a Christian man, and I am here today, boldly outnumbered.
You can come here and you can be a Muslim. You can come here and you can be a Buddhist. You can come here and be an atheist. You can come here and be anything you want.
Except a Muslim.
But there was a time when the Statue of Liberty, forgive us your huddled masses, when they came into Ellis Island, they stepped off those boats, and somebody took them in a room, and they posted up on the wall the 10 Commandments, and they said to those guys, you can live however you want to, but I'm telling you this, these are our rules. You be whatever you want to, these are our rules. You want to live like a pagan in the privacy of your own home? Okay, but these are our rules. Don't break these rules. We put our kids in public schools and we trained them all the same way. We started with the McGuffey readers. We taught them biblical values. And we rose to become the greatest nation the world had ever seen.
Train them all the same way. Isn't that another way of saying brainwash?
Something like that.
We let them come in, we let them tear the 10 Commandments down. 1980. Some terrorists in a black robe in Washington, D.C. said, sorry, folks, all that stuff you've been living and teaching your children for all those years, sorry, that's a lie. We're going to pull that thing down. Now you can go to Dearborn, Michigan. Huh? I'm talking to grown-ups here tonight on that. I mean, you're big people out here. You get it, don't you? You go to Dearborn, Michigan, you might as well be in a foreign country. In the middle of the United States. In the middle of the United States! I know what your experience with Islam was when they flew the planes into the tower on 9/11. All I knew about Islam was Raiders of the Lost Ark, Harrison Ford, knife in their teeth and riding the camel. That's all
that really explains a lot.
I think that's still about
what they mainly begin to tell us. What a religion of peace it was. What a religion of peace. I said, if it's such a religion of peace, why are they killing so many Christians? Somebody say amen. That's a good place to amen. Huh?
Same could have been said about the
But the
Crusades.
problem is, your ears are hurting.
In the other direction.
Yes. Such
Right.
talk, you use that politically correct crap, where they come and tell you lies and make you think that they're real. And you know they're real. You boys over here, you go out when you're off to work, after work, you go out, you have a beer. You know I'm speaking your language, fellas, right? I'm speaking your language. We're not
Well,
allowed
you'd
to
have
say
to be
it
pretty
anymore.
drunk.
We're not allowed to say it in America. The problems that we're facing in America today, folks, ain't political. We could get Ted Cruz as president of the United States. That'd be a good thing. But listen, hey,
Oh, just because
God
of
bless
that.
Rafael
Okay.
Cruz and God bless Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz ain't going to change America.
Thank God.
He ain't. We're the only ones that can do that. We're the only ones that can do that. And we're the only ones that can begin to demand locally, that our government again begin to act like Christian government. Begin locally. And to demand our public schools teach Christian values. You pay for them. Why do they teach what you don't believe? Hey, quit egging me on back there. Hey, I'm not nearly finished. Y'all looking at me? Hey, we're in a world of hurt. We're in a world of hurt in America. It ain't just cold. We're in a world of hurt. Our kids don't know right from wrong anymore. Our churches won't preach the truth.